I made a big purchase today. Let's walk you through it. Alright guys, I just walked into this pawn shop. They sold me this 1 ounce 3/9 fine Golden State Mint St. Gaudens design, right? Nothing pretty, but they did give it to me under spot. Now he did ask 26 for it. Right now spot's like 26.50 or so. And I asked him if he would take 25 for it, and he said, you know what, for good business, so you'll come back, go ahead, take it for 25. So I only bought one. I'm sure if I bought the whole tube, he would have sold it to me for a lot more. But yeah, definitely check them out. That's a pretty solid deal. And he had a little bit. He had like a tube and maybe a Morgan, a Peace Dollar, a couple other pieces. So needless to say, I couldn't pass up on a good deal. I went back and I picked up the other 28 of these pretty stinking awesome Golden State Mint Gaudens. Lady Gaudens is what they call them. But yeah, he had 29 on hand. You know, if he had more, I probably would have picked those up too. And he did sell me the rest of them at $26 a pop. This is probably the best looking example. Most of them do have milk spotting, fingerprints on them. It's just general bullion. It's nothing crazy beyond a generic round. So obviously they don't carry any numismatic value, but you know, they are real silver, 3/9 fine. And, you know, I got them at a pawn shop, which is cool. That's why I said, guys, don't sleep on pawn shops. You never know what you're going to get. In addition, I did spot this bad boy that was sitting up there on the shelf, and I asked him about it. And he sold this to me for $30. It's an 1879 Morgan dollar. No special mint marks, so this is a Philadelphia mint Morgan. Still beautiful, and I think I can flip it for a pretty good price. So I'm going to walk you guys through that process of flipping these. Again, these are not necessarily intended for me to keep, but there are many of them, and spot price is fluctuating quite a bit. So based off of the spot price today, I'm going to walk you through what I've accomplished thus far, and yeah, let's go ahead and go through it. So the benefit of having several platforms to leverage is you can post stuff on all of them and have a different viewing from different people. This one's Instagram, several posts, and as you can see on the posts, you put the image, and if you have multiples of the item, you can put tiered pricing. Tiered pricing just meaning if they buy bulk, that you'll give them a little bit of a discount, or you'll include free shipping, whatever it might be. I also like to put the date of the photo on there just so people know that, hey, this is still relevant, it's still, you know, active, and of course they can ask you, hey, are these available? And in many cases they might type in BIN or buy it now for however many they want to purchase. Second platform I use is Facebook. Same concept, same photos, and I do the same thing. And if you look on the actual listing, you'll see that there's a PayPal friends and family price and a PayPal goods and services price. And the difference between the two, if you're selling an item, you really should be selling it PayPal goods and services. It protects the buyer a little bit more in that it will hold the money from the seller. Here's the different payment methods. Again, typically I use PayPal, or in this case, the example I'm giving is PayPal. So gentleman A, gentleman B, first one bought a Morgan and a round. The other one bought 3 rounds. The one who bought the Morgan and the round, you can see that it is payment pending, meaning he paid goods and services, which means the money is on hold until he receives the item. Next day it will be released. And I'll walk you through what that looks like. The other gentleman paid right away. I sent it. I got my money right away. So that's why one is pending, one is not. So for this guy, he was an awesome person, very great to deal with. And, you know, I received $77.71 from him. Quoted price I gave him was $78. I asked him plus 3% PayPal goods and service for $234, and the expected total would be $80.34. So let's see what he paid. There at the bottom, you see he did pay $80.34. The fee was $263, so it was a little bit above 3%, right? Puke on PayPal for taking money, but whatever, that's their profit. So the total amount that I got was $77.71, a little bit below what I had expected, but that's okay. It's not by much. So that money is on hold, and the way to get it out of hold is you have to attach a tracking number. And when you attach the tracking number to your order, or to that person's order, it'll update it regularly until it says delivered. And then the day after, the funds will arrive in your account. And then you get a little prompt like this saying that you can either move it in minutes for a fee, they make their money, or you can wait 1 to 3 days and get it in your account. So let's talk about the profitability. The gentleman paid $80.34 for these coins, PayPal goods and service fee of $263, and the shipping cost came out to $7.75 at ship priority. The cost of the coins was $55.97, so my actual profit from this sale was $13.99. Not too bad, right? But let's span this out over the course of 29 different rounds. How much can you actually make? How much profitability is available across 29 rounds? That last one did include a high profit margin on the Morgan of $12. Most of these are only making $5 and some change per coin. So let's span that out. And there are always going to be several different factors involved, including spot price. Spot price goes down, obviously you can't sell it for as much. If spot price goes up, you should really renegotiate your price that you're asking. Currently, because this is the weekend, the going price for me is $5.53 in profit for each, right? So I got them at $31.50, all things considered, what I paid for it versus what this is selling for. So we're talking about $5.53 per Golden State Mint round, and span that out over the 28 now available coins or available rounds, and that gives you a total of about 160. Now the other things that matter are shipping, because every time there is one order, you're going to pay whatever that priority cost is, whether it's $7.75 or $8.50 or whatever it is, right? That can multiply. So if you have a bunch of people ordering 2 or 3 rounds only, your shipping cost is going to go up, so your profit margin shrinks. However, if you have one person who says buy it now all, hey, that saves you a bunch of money. So you really prefer that. You prefer when people order in bulk, and that's why you can do that tiered pricing. The tiered pricing allows you to, extend that savings to them. So you lower the price a little bit and, tell them if they buy them all, then you'll sell them all at this lower rate. It really, in the long run, it does save you money. So just something to consider, but this is just my experience thus far. My wife actually gave me the suggestion of holding off. She said, why don't you hold the coins, because this is the weekend that, right after trading hours closed, we found out that Warren Buffett went all in on gold and even sold his banking stocks, I guess, with Goldman Sachs. That's a story in itself, but who knows what silver's going to do at 6 p.m. tonight when the markets open. This is Sunday evening, just so you guys know. But I guess we'll find out. Maybe she's going to give me some great advice here, and maybe next week will be a really rallying week that I can really extend some profitability into our bank account so we can go ahead and purchase some more. Again, that's what it's all about, right? Just building up your stack. And of course, sharing the savings to other people if you can. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Please don't forget to hit like and subscribe and ring that notification bell. If you're a first-time viewer, I do welcome you to the channel. And, we put out content every day, different things involving silver, the markets, coins, top 10, some goofy stuff too. I like nature. I like being silly. So hope you guys are enjoying. Have a great time, and I'll see you real soon.